I am J. Ranganayaki, Computer Science Department's handling subject for compiler design. Now discuss the topic is optimization techniques. So what is the optimization techniques? So many techniques is available for compiler design. So first technique is lexical analyzer, second syntax analyzer, third semantic analyzer, next intermediate code generator, next one machines independent code optimization, next one is a code generator, next one a machine dependent code optimizer. So first one is a, what is the character streams. So what is the character streams? This it is used for all this character, that is you given the input for every characters or symbol whatever it is, that is a character streams. So left side all the streams or it can be front end. So right side the three parts is a back end. So front end is a user sides. So back end is a inbuilt functions user cannot see. So whatever functions can be doing the back side that cannot be said. So front end only for a user can be accessed. So give the input whatever it is done for front end stream. So first is a lexical analyzer. So what is the lexical analyzer? So lexical analyzer is a one of the code generations. So this lexical analyzer to reduce the black space, unwanted lines, unwanted codes, these are all. So unwanted all the things can be reduced for this stream. That is called a lexical analyzer. Next one is syntax analyzer. So what is the syntax? That is to reduce the size of your variables or data types, whatever it is. So for compile time, that is a syntax analyzer. Third one is a semantic analyzer. So what is the semantic analyzer? Most of the errors, that is most of the analyzer, if the compile times errors or scope of declarations errors. So for example, I take the to declare the variables. So declare the variables or multiple variables can be declared for your compile time. So by mistakenly, so typing the same data types for one program to another program, so mismatchly for the declaration for compile the both programs. So it's called a semantic analyzer. So next one is the intermediate code generator. So this intermediate code generator, it is used for interconnections of front end and back end. So this is a main part for front end and back end. So communicate with the semantic and then background classes, that is using for intermediate generator. So next one is a machine independent. So what is the machine independent code optimizer? So this type of machines code, it can be independent for someone's. So that is or data types or whatever it is. So someone's it can be independent. That is a machine's independent code optimizer. The next one is a code generator. So whatever it is you give or variables or symbols or data types, whatever it is you put the input means automatically you convert the code generator, that is binary format or assembly language, whatever it is that is doing for code generator. So next one is a machine dependent code optimizer. So what is the dependent? These machines can be dependent for anyone others, that is whatever it is, that is some machines or whatever it is, some dependent on the your optimization, that is a machine dependent code generator. Next one is a code optimization. So what is the code optimization? This optimization of is a program transformations techniques which tries to improve the code by making it is a consume less resources, that is to minimize the resource of your generation of coding, that is or whatever it is CPU or memory or register, whatever it is, to deliver the outputs of your high speed, that is optimization. One of the main major points is a code optimization to reduce the unwanted spaces for your CPU or memory or whatever it is, that is memory related techniques, that is optimization. In this optimizations is generate the high level programming language constructs or replaced by the very efficient with low level programming codes. So all the low level languages is convert this level degree of your programming codes. This optimizations followed by three rules. So main importance three rules. So first one is the output code must not in way any changes the meaning of program. This output code, it cannot be changed for, that is compiling, or that is a running time. Is the first point. Next one is a optimization should increase the speed of the program, and if possible of program should demand less number of resources. So all the resources, so whatever it is, you reduce the resources and code lines, extra activities, these are all can be unwanted to reduce this possible or very easily. Third point is optimization should itself be fast and should not delay the overall compiling process. You fix the some time means this compiler, it can be completed for the work in fixed time. So you not take any delay on the compiling processor. It be working for fast delivery of your resources. That is the third point. Next one is a machine dependent and independent optimization. So what is the machine dependent and independent? So what is the dependent? Some else, some source can be dependent for others. That is a dependent. What is the independent? Cannot be any others need for their optimization. That is a independent. For example, so first one is a dependent. So what is the dependent? How to your dependent machines language? So first line is do item equal 10, value equal to value plus item, that is while value of 100. This what is the dependent? So item equal to 10 means this values, that is it, this item can be uses for itself only, so cannot use any others. That is 10, you need the input means it can be dependent for do and while statements. That is dependent for optimization. But here what? Next examples for item equal 10, do value equal to value plus item while of value less than 100. See, item equal 10. So this type of declarations can be declared for out of looping. So this item can be whatever it is, any users can be accessed for this variable. That is a independent. So whatever it is using for this item, that is a global declarations. So this is one here local declarations. Local declarations means only this part, that is localized only using this item under the value. So cannot anybody using this item. But here whatever it is, whatever you uses can be accessed for this item and value. That is a independent optimizations. Next one is the process of code optimization involves. So there are two types. One is eliminating the unwanted code lines. Next one is rearranging the statement of code. So all the unwanted lines and then unwanted resources can be eliminated for process of code optimization. Next one is rearranging the statement of the code. Some codes, some lines can be compile time is wrongly means again you rearrange the code or resources. It is done by easily for this process of code optimizations. There are advantages of code optimization. So first one is this optimized code has the following advantages. Next one is optimized code has the faster execution speed. Your speed, that is resource speed, is very high compared to others. Next one is the optimized code utilized the memory efficiency. This optimized code process is very efficient. So your high level efficient can be produced for process of code optimization. Third one, it gives the better performance. Your performance very high level programming language. These are all techniques using for the optimization processor. So first one is a code optimization techniques. There are 6-7 code optimization techniques. So first one is a compile time evaluation. So there are two types of compile time evaluation. One is a constant folding. Next one is a constant propagations. Next one is a decode eliminations. Next code movement. Next strength reduction. Next common sub expression eliminations. First one, what is the compile time evaluations? So two type of compile time. One is a folding. Next one is a what? That is propagation. So first you study the constants folding. What is the constants folding? First, what is the constants? So constants means that is a not, that is a fixed values. User cannot be changed anywhere. So it is a fixer that users can be users some words. That's all a constants folding. That name is suggested involve the folding of constants. So next point is the expression that contains the operands having the constants value and the compile time will evaluated. So all the values it can be stored for inbuilt function. Just you compile time, you take the some operations having the done by your work. Next, these expressions are replaced with the respective result. So you take some values means it executed, then your result is respective to received. That is a constant folding. For example, I solve the circumference of circle equal 22 divided by 7 into diameter. I need the for pi value. That is this technique. It evaluates the expression of 22 by 7. That is a compile time. So this compile time. So I need the pi value. That is pi of diameter. So diameter is nothing but pi. So pi value is a 3.14. So this 3.14 is stored in constants folding. I put the value for PA. So this compile time means what will do? This compiler to search the value of PA. So 3.14 means you take the values, then compile, then to produce the result. That is for value of constants folding. Next one is a constants of propagations. Some variables, some data type has be assigned for some constants value. That is the replaces of the variable with the constants value. So in further program during the compilation or running time, this condition is the value of variable must be not get at the alter between the compile time. That is a constant provocations. For example, pi to 1.14, radius equal 10. I find out the area of circle, pi into radius into radius. So what is the pi value? That is a 3.14. That is inbuilt functions. So inbuilt it can be stored for pi values 3.14 in constants folding. So this what is the pi value is compile time. You search the constants folding, take the value of 3.14, just to store the in program, that is to reduce to produce the result of your program, that is constants provocations. So next one is a common sub expression elimination. So what is the expressions? Combination of operands and operator is called a expression. So what is the common sub expression elimination is this expression that has already computed before and appears again, then code of computation is called a common sub expression. So this technique it can be used for computed before and after again the code of computations called a sub expressions. That is combination of operands and operator, that is a expression. So the name is suggested involve the eliminating the common sub expressions. Redundant expression is eliminated to avoid the recomputations of your code expressions. That is, if I already computed a result, means it is used for the program means when required. So already is done means just your need for that is further using the programs, that is the expression. For example, T1 equal to 4 into I, T2 equal to A of T1, T3 equal to 4 of J, T4 equal to 4 into I, Ta equal to N, T6 equal to B of T4 plus T5. So 4 is a, that is value, multiplication symbol is a operators, that is both operands operator is called a expressions. Same elements using the next one expression. The above code can be optimized using this common sub expression for eliminations. Same elements, same variable can be used for two types of program. So what will you do? So next T1 equal to 4i. 4 into I, this both two expressions it produce for two times. That is T1 same value, 2, 4 is a same value. So why you are putting T4, I eliminate the T4 value. So T4 equal to 4 into I. So this value is already present in T1. So I eliminate the T4 value. So T4 value success means I getting the T1. Okay, that is a to reduce the value of your computations. That is called a common expression eliminations. Next one is a code movement. So what is the code movement? This involve the movement of the code. This code present inside the loop is moved out of it is just not a matter. So that is it presents inside or outside. So code movement of waters. So one code is moved from inside or outside, whatever it is convenient of your expression. That is a code movement. So such a code is unnecessary. It gets executed and again with each iteration of the loop. So unwanted iterations, unwanted executed can be reduced. That is moved from the program. That is a code movement. So this leads to wastage of the time at the runtime. See example one, and then first example is a code before optimization. Next one is a code after optimization. So what is the difference for both? So first you declare the for loop, that is a looping statement. Just I declare the how many conditions. Next x equal to y plus z. So next a of j equal to 6 into j. So here, so what is the difference for before and after? So this declaration, that is x equal to y plus z, this variable, this expressions, it declare the local variable, that is a local declarations only used for this program only. So cannot use this variable of value, cannot be used for any other programs, any other code optimization. That is a before optimization. After optimization, what will you do? This variable, it can be declared for before looping. So what is the this xyz value, it can be used for whatever it is programs. So I need example for 1 2 program 1 program 2. So both programs, it can be used same variable means, so same value same variable, it can be easily accessed for after optimization. But before optimization cannot be used because it declaring for itself only, so it cannot be localized. But here it declare the global declaration, so whatever it is, it can be used. Any user can be access the value of x and y z. That is a after and before code optimization. Next one is a dead code elimination. So what is the dead code elimination? Is it involved the eliminating the dead code, that is statement of code which is either never execute or unreachable of, or other output is never are eliminated. So unreachable commands, unreachable code eliminated, it can be dead for this streams. For example, I take the looping statement. So I equal to 0 if I equal to double equal to 1, that is equal or is comparing the values. If equal or not means, so I value equal means it getting some output, otherwise I quit the loop. That is a before and after code deductions. So next one is the strength reductions. So what is the strength reduction? As the name is suggests, involve the reducing the strength of expressions. This techniques, it can be replaced by the expensive and costly operator with the simple and cheaper ones. So all the mainly this strength of reduction, it can be used for to reduce the code size or strength of expression for your code optimizations. So very important point of your strength reductions. It can be saved for your memory space also. For example, so optimizations b equal to a into 2. That is a value, it can be added for 2 times. That is the expression. So after optimization, what will you do? It take for a is a variable, that is characters. Into it a operator, 2 is a number, so I need for both of separate, I need 3 memory space, that is a variable one, next operator, next one is a symbol. But after optimization, what will you do? I just need for 2 spaces only, but using the only one, that is 2 variable and then 1 operator. So to reduce the one optimization strength, so what will do to reduce the strength of your expressions, that is a method of streams. Here this expression a into 2 is replaced with the expression of a plus a. So multiplications operator higher than the additions operators. So multiplications of value is higher than compared to addition operator. Just I replace the strength of your code, that is a strength reductions. Next one is the principal source of the optimization. So here transformations of a program is called a local. If it can be performed by looking only the statement of a basic block. So what is the basic and local? Both are the same. but it declare the itself only using, others cannot be used. Otherwise, it is called a global. So once you take the values of before local function, it can be basic block or localized. Otherwise, is considered the global source of optimizations. So many informations can be performed but both on local and global levels. The local transformation are usually performed first. So first is functions pursuing the transformations. So there are a number of ways in which compile they improve the program without changing the functions is computer. So these are all main functions can be used for localized source of optimization. So one is a common sub-expression elimination. Next one is a copy propagations. Third one is dead code elimination. Last one is a constants folding. So already it is used for the common expression of elimination. Sometimes this expression is represented for capital E. So it occurrence of expression E is called a common sub-expression. So if E is previously computed for, this value of variable E has not yet changed. So previous compared to computations, we can avoid the recomputing of expression. It can be uses of previously computed value, that is the elimination. Next one is a T of C. All the things it can be used for T4 and T1 is a both values. Reduce the T4 value, that is the common sub expression of T4 equal to 4 anti that is eliminated as the computation is already in T1 and the value of not been changed from the definition of use. T4 is a used for T1. So both value are same. So to reduce the T4 value, that is elimination of your expression. Next one is a copy propagations. It represents the form of F. So F colon equal to G is called a copy statement of one copy of the short in the behind of copy propagations. If possible means after the copy statements F colon equal G, that is means uses of one variable instance of others programs. That is F colon equal G means copy propagation. It is used for one variable instance of other. This may be not appear to be an improvement. So we shall see the give the some opportunity of eliminate the x value. That for example, x equal to pi, it cannot be accessed for directly of pi value. So I compile for searching the pi value of our memory or whatever it is. So a equal to x into r into r. This optimization using copy propagations can be done followed by the a equal to, that is a value, x value is pi. It represents this. So pi value it can be stored for x variable. So you take the x value. So pi into r. This variable x is eliminated by using the value of pi. So next one is a dead code elimination. So what is the dead code eliminations? A variable is live at the point of program. If it is value, it can be usually for sequentially. Otherwise, it is a dead at the point. So that is a dead code eliminations. That is introduce any dead code instantly. It may be appears the result of previous transmissions. So all the points, so all the uncommitted and whatever it is, that is elimination of your expression is called a dead code eliminations. For example, I equal to 0, if I equal to 1, A equal to B plus 5. Whatever it is, here if statements is dead code because these conditions will never get satisfied. So why are the satisfied? So no more declarations can be declared for this example. Just to give the conditions, but cannot need any statements of correctly, and you cannot any getting looping. So cannot any getting variables, any nothing is doing. Just you put the conditions, but it cannot be used for this if conditions for program. That is why it can be never get the satisfier. So next one is a constants folding. So this folding is direction of your compile time. That value can be expression is a constant and using the constants of instant known as the constants folding. So one of the main advantages of constants folding is copy propagation, that is obtained the terms of the copy statement into dead code. That is the main part of your constants folding. So that is I already discussed the pi value. this a equal to pi value divided by 2 can be replaced by equal to 1 point something. So that is eliminating the division operations. Just your value can be stored for a values directly after your expressions completed. That is the constants folding. Next one is a loop optimization. So what is the loop optimizations? All the programs tend to the spend and bulk of their time. So all the programs, all the loopings can be running of the program, maybe improve the number of instructions, or inner loop is decreased, or even if increase the amount of code outside of the, that is a looping optimization. So there are three techniques it can be used for looping optimization. So first one is a code motions which move the codes outside of the loop, that is a to move the outside, that is global declaration of looping. Next one is a variable elimination which is can be applied to replace the variable of inner loop. So inner loop, that is local loop, it can be replaced of your variables. That is the second point. Third one is the reduction in strength of which is replaced and expensive operations by a cheaper one. That is a cheaper of your multiplications, also additions. That is the optimizations. Next one is a evaluation order. This evaluation order, what will you do? This order, which is computations all performed, can affect the efficiency of the target code. So all the statements, whatever it is, it can be first a lexical analyzer to choose the unwanted lines, unwanted code, all the things you reduce. Next, checking the all the syntax, all the variables, all data types. Third one is a mismatch variables, mismatch data, so it can be reduced. Next one is the interconnection of your backend and then front end values. Once finished, it means that is coding, that is machines dependent or independent. These are all completing means. Lastly, finally, to evaluate the expression of your code optimization or evaluation of order. That is, it cannot be any affected for your efficiency of your target code. It produce the better, okay, so good efficiency of your target code. Some computations can be ordered to require fewer register to hold the intermediate result than the result. Some frequently using the values, that is frequently uses data and the result, whatever it is, it can be stored for register. So more times, that is rare using the data's variable. These are all storing for your processor or RAM, ROM, or whatever the memory. That is a main part. So frequently easily the data set can be stored for register. That is the evaluation order. Finally, your optimization or your expressions code optimization, it can be finally evaluated by order. That is a more many more steps can be evaluated for your sub expressions or code optimization of your compiler design. That is a optimization technique using for your evaluations order. So this is main part for your code generator, that is compiling time or running time, whatever it is, can be used for evaluation order. So finally you check all the coding generation, all the expression using the evaluation order streams. That is called a bypass. So thank you.